Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your live watch along for Preston North End versus Sheffield United. It is the Ghost Pepper Show because we just don't know what we're going to get today. We've been on, this is the third time we're on today. So we're here, we're going live, and we just figured let's get it started. Lots of news happening. What I wanted to do today was just kind of get a live look in at what's going on with the Galazzo Network. And today we do have a couple games that are on there. We have Preston North End. We have Sheffield United, who we're going to play on, I think on Tuesday. I think we're playing on Tuesday. We're playing them in a couple days. So I want to take a look at that. I want to see how the coverage is going on for the Sky Bet League One. And we're here. And it is, you never know. So it's a fun one. So let's enjoy it. We also, again, Blackburn and Derby play today. So yes, this is a smash and grab league, and I want to check out the new CBS Sport Network on Paramount Plus. But again, just want to pop in. We had a new signing today, unbelievable signing today of Ollie Wraithbone from Rotherham. That's fantastic. Aaron, how you doing? Ghost Peppers, they must be spicy. Oh, it's spicy, all right. And Marie from SoCal says, hello, hi, how are you? Yeah, we had that. Andy Cannon signs up for a couple more years, which is great. And we have rumors that Will Lancashire is also in the house. So, again, this is just kind of like a free-for-all show. We're going to see how it goes. A little bit of a preview for the Paramount Plus thing, how they're going to work it out. If I follow sucks ass tomorrow, we're going to pop over here and do that. Remember, the game tomorrow is 9:30. We kick off tomorrow. We are on the eve. It is literally Christmas Eve to the EFL. So I'm fantastic to do this. Only one on the pre-show. They interviewed a player called Bobby Zamora, and you mentioned Wrexham, and what a great story it is. Yes, I did see that. I absolutely did see that, and it is a great story. And you know why? You know what they said earlier on the day was because it is amazing. It works because of relegation and promotion. That's something we don't have here in the States, which is absolutely asinine. You need to sort that out. Marie from SoCal, if you're in. But good to see you. Also, too, just hey. Smash a like, get involved. We're over the 1,000 mark. Thanks to you and everybody out there who supports the club. Supports the channel. Thanks to Rousey and those guys for Two Beards, and also to the Red Horde putting out the word. Great guys out there. Welsh Techie and Race Course also too, and Dazzle. All those guys. Thanks for your help, and thanks to the community. That said, yes, special show today because it's the night before we're going to go play against Wycombe in League One. It's been 19 years since we've been there. We're building the squad. There's rumors we still have other players coming in. Bailey Calamari, we'll call him Cadamateri, and also Will Lancashire. Those are guys. Apparently, Will Lancashire might have been seen yesterday at the club shop, which was cool. If that happens, also Humphrey Carr also hinted we're going to have a knock your socks off striker, which is great. This is all for Wrexham, but mainly today, Ghost Pepper Show. You never know what's going to happen. People could pop in. I might check out if we have someone maybe coming in that hasn't been around a bit, but let's see if they want to pop in and say hi. But we're going to watch the Preston North End Sheffield United game, and we'll see how that goes. So this is how we're going to brand. I have new brands coming, by the way. This is not going to stay. We have new branding coming up, so that's awesome. But yeah, so let me see here. There is a person in the background. Let me see here. Howdy ho. How you doing, Aaron? Good to see you. Let me see if I can make this work. I'm going to touch buttons. Yep. There's that person. There you go. What do we think here? Hey, Aaron. Anyways, yeah, there's someone that probably wanted to pop in a little bit here. But anyways, yeah, we're about 15 minutes away from kickoff. We're about 15 minutes away from kickoff to this Preston North End in the Rotherham game that is coming on. Preston North End and Sheffield game. So we shall see. So anyways, what do we think of the signing this morning? What do we actually think of the signing this morning? I know we got a little – oh, there you go. Uh-oh.
I'm back.
There he is. He lives.
You will not get rid of me that easy. I'll tell you that much.
Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back.
What's up?
We had music planned, but there he is. Yes, love it. How you doing? Wow.
I'm good. I'm a bit blurry from what I can see. I'm not sure why that is.
I'll do that. Let me see that. There you go. Well, there you go. But we have them here. We have them live in the flesh. Deandra Aaron says, love it. DeAndre says, the legend, yes. Brief from SoCal says, wow, great to see you. Yes, yes. I saw him typing into the past 2 days. Drew does whatever. Ivan, never heard of it. There you
go. Never heard, never will.
Mm-hmm.
They called me Ghost Pepper for a reason, eh?
Yeah, the Ghost Pepper. You never know what you're going to get. Just popping off everywhere. It's awesome. Welcome, man. How are you? Let's give everyone a
I'm good. Before we get started, let me get myself comfortable.
Okay. He might take his shirt off. I have no idea what he's going to do. No clue. He might take his shirt off. I don't know. Get the guns out. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Yeah, been talking the last couple of days. There you go. There you go. That's comfortable. Arms are out. Hasn't lost his arms. Maybe he's been in a wheelchair shoving along. There you go. I don't know. Maybe that's why.
Bro, you can't miss your workouts, spinal surgery or not.
Yeah,
you got to do it.
You got to do it. Good to see you, Ivan, says Aaron. All right, let's go. How you been? What's been going on? Give us the goss.
Look, it's been a tough few months. Recovering, focusing on recovery, making sure that my mental space is right, because it's tough. I never felt so vulnerable in my entire life. Let's put it this way. Yeah. So, but look, the good thing is that I haven't watched you at all, so my brain was absolutely clear. I wasn't distracted whatsoever. So I hope you understand that I'm joking, but look, I actually
I hope you
haven't
anything. I don't It's true class. It's true class. This is I love it. No, I get it, man. Hold on, wait. We should have brought out the HP printer for the announcement. Honestly, if I touched buttons, I would have figured it out. But yes, oh my God, yeah, I'd love to do it. My dude is back. My dude is back. Yeah, awesome.
Look. I wasn't on the Discord. I pretty much disabled all the notifications. Haven't read anything apart from what came from the official club webpage and Instagram. So I know the names of the signings.
Yep.
I watched games, the preseason games, but didn't get into any nitty-gritty. Didn't do any kind of in-depth research of the rumors and whatnot. Just followed the facts, kind of a thing.
Yep. Okay.
And so good thing is that I am a complete sort of clean sheet right now. If you are interested in what I got to say and my opinion, if you have anything that you want to talk about, starting from when the season ended and preseason and going, today is the day before the start of the next season, so perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, I think that's we have so much to talk about. We have a lot to catch up on. So if you just lead the conversation, so to ask questions, your opinion, my opinion, the guys in the chat, and yeah, we'll see what's going on.
That's why we called it the Ghost Pepper Show. I knew we were probably going to do a watch along. Want to keep it a little bit. What the F are they talking about? But yeah, so that's what we'll do. Let's add. It's almost like an Ask Ivan, an AMA or AMI. There you go. And we're going to have in the background. We're going to test run tonight what it looks like for the Paramount Plus for us in the States to see what the coverage is going to look like, just in case it goes tits up and I follow. There you go. So. Yeah, where is he at on Parky? Has he parked it? There we go. There's your first question right there.
Look, from the way the signings are coming in, the type of signings that we're getting, the way the preseason games looked, nothing had changed. So he's still good old Parky, and I don't see any indication of anything changing. So I know that some people in the comments on Instagram and Facebook were talking about, changing the formation, the system. And no, absolutely not. Like I watching those preseason games, the ones in America, the ones at the race course, there is no indication that anything will change. If anything, it's going to get even more Parky-esque from what I can see. I have a few weeks back, out of interest, I have watched the best of Bolton promotion season 2016, was it? 16 or 17, when Parky was in charge. He got them promoted from League One into Championship.
Yep.
And I watched that video. The video was like 20 minutes long, I think. Within the first 5 minutes, if you were to put those guys in Wrexham shirts, you wouldn't know a difference. So from what I could see, he's assembling the Bolton team that he had back in the day in League One. Just the type of play, the way the ball is moving, the way they position on the pitch, the way they operate, the way they go about it. So I think
I thought
it's not
differently there. Let me rack on there because I did watch the game. I was at a couple of the games too. I think Dobson in the midfield is going to change a lot. I think the Dobson in the midfield will change a lot. And if Ravon can get on the pitch, I think that pushes us a little bit different. Did you get a chance to watch a little bit of Ravon or Sep?
Yeah, the guy's fast. He's a bit raw. He's a little bit raw. So look, preseason games, especially when you have a tour like that, this is not how you're going to be playing your season. Okay, that's coming from sort of my background, the way we did it back in the day when I was playing and whatnot. There is no pressure. There's very little pressure. You chill, you relax, you can try some fancy stuff, you can pass the ball around. But when you're watching the game and you look at the players and you look how they are creating mainly, you watch at the mistakes that they make. Same as the scout, when they watch the players, when they look for a young player, they don't necessarily watch for the good stuff. They want to see the mistakes because there are good mistakes and there are bad mistakes. So in the top third of the pitch, what I was seeing is that we stick to the same kind of play as you see scenario. And the mistakes that people were making when we were turning over the ball were, unfortunately, what I call mainly bad mistakes. Okay, so the way we're moving the ball is still the same, as quick as possible from A to B. They try to play it on the ground a little bit because from what I can see, the signings that are coming in, he wants more ball playing defenders and more ball playing center mids. Because that's the way he wants to play. He wants to base everything around the defense, which is great, fair enough. Our shape is getting more and more compact. It's getting nice and solid. We're moving laterally fine. We're blocking out those channels and lanes, which is great. If for League One, he knows the league, right? So we just hope that it didn't change too much since he left. So if it worked for him the last time, great. The only concern I have there is that if you look at the teams that got promoted from League One over the last 3 or 4 years, say 4/5 out of those teams played possession football, so the opposite style of what we're going to be playing. He's taking that gamble. He wants to belong to sort of that minority team that plays on, some people call it counter-attacking football. It's not really in Parky's version, but he's more of we building a team that's based on, we are a destructive team. We focus on disrupting the opponent. We focusing on breaking them down, destroying their links and connections. And then we are not too much of a creative team so far from what I can see, especially keeping in mind that our best striker, apart from Mullin, is Mecca. So it's a little bit like you just sit there like, why is Waters still on the roster? Why is Dolby still on the roster? Why is Bickers still on the roster? You had the entire off season to help those guys out and get them playing elsewhere, and now we're stuck with Mecca as the best striker. And so that's I don't know much. Like, I'm not there. I'm not sitting in the room. All I think is that, just like I was taught in my previous careers, is that you have to conduct your appreciation process. I look at the elements, and all I can tell you guys is what I can analyze and what I can decipher from all that. That's it.
All right, so a couple things there. By the way, the game is about to start already, just so I'm going to keep an update on the games here too as we just have a conversation. Immediately, what I already know is that the Blackburn Rovers and the Derby County game are both reversed on the thing, so I clicked on the wrong one. It's so weird already. So I'm already off to a bad start. Okay, read from SoCal. Why is it taking so long to get strikers? I have my opinion.
So
go ahead.
I reckon that the way when I observed the process of getting new people in, we started really, really slow. Okay. My first thought was that we probably don't have as much money as people think we do. We have to be really careful. We're not the dominant force in this league anymore. There are clubs that are super rich, and we can't compete with that.
Yep.
Second of all,
parachute payments came down.
Yeah. We were pretty much losing every striker we were competing for to other clubs. So that was my first thought. Then I kept on sort of thinking about it and trying to put myself in those striker shoes. Is that you have to be the pool of strikers that we have to work with the way the Parky is playing his football is very small. Okay, when you playing the style of football that we play, there's a lot of pressure on that striker. When you don't play that possession, when you don't provide strikers with consistent service, when there is no predictability in the way the ball is delivered into the box, you're going to have 2-3 chances per game, and you better score them. You need to be Mullin. You need to be that extra level striker. They cost a lot. We can't get them. Everybody was jumping up and down about that McAtee guy.
Yeah,
I was kind of happy we missed out on him. He's like, what? He's nothing to wow about, really. We need somebody next level. So I think that honestly, Macca will do a better job. Fletcher, he's still got the best brains on that pitch, especially in the attacking third.
15, 20 minutes. By the way, Neil Dill, this game is going on too. Here's one on that too, as you just said. JM is going to start the season. I believe he's going to start probably. I think the best bet up front will be him and Macca up front. The last game we just played against Fleetwood Town, I don't think we played a particularly great game. And to your point, preseason, I think people were trying not to get hurt, blah, blah, blah. JM should have had 3 goals. And we need someone that can actually
JM is not a bad player.
No.
Okay. Yeah. He's not a bad player. He's playing in the wrong system. Mm-hmm. The type of a player, the type of a striker JM is, he needs to play in 3-4-3 or a 4-3-3 system, preferably. He needs to have a couple of guys around him. The way we play him is not what suits him the best. So that's just my opinion, and from what I can see, from what I can analyze, he's and on top of that, he's lacking that killer instinct. The way I look at it, when I look at those guys playing, and JM, when he missed his opportunities during the preseason, I was looking at him and I'm saying, he's doing what I would be doing. Like when he gets his chance, the way his decision making is going, the way he shoots, the way he dribbles, and then he misses out on the opportunities. I'm sitting there thinking, that's what I would do. Mm-hmm. But that's why I don't play there. And when I watch, for example, Mullin play, when he does those things, when he scores, when he gets chances, 9 out of 10 times I'm thinking, like, I wouldn't even be thinking about that. He does what I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between somebody who has that killer striker instinct and not.
Interesting enough, too, I feel like, you talk about the strikers, why is Billy Dubb not gone out? Vickers is still there. I think Dalby, I had a moment where I was like, when I saw him in person, like, Dalby could do it. Dalby's still got to go. Apparently he might go to Oldham. That's the rumor, which is fine. I think we have a lot of strikers. We don't have a lot of good strikers. Ollie, I think there's some other things that are happening. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's going to go down, but we need so last night we're talking about strikers, and we're watching the Preston North End Sheffield United game, 0-0, 3.5 minutes in, just trying to test out the Paramount Plus thing. But anyways, Humphrey said we got to get a knock your socks off striker. So he said it last night. So I don't know what that means, but I think that's what we need. We need someone that is as good, if not better, than Mullin. In my morning, all
hey everybody, hey guys, I don't have the chat in front of me, so I don't see you guys. So Josh will have to inform me of what people are saying.
I'll keep it going.
So what I think needs to happen with the striker is that, again, the system that we're going to play, because we did not assemble the team first thing in the off season. That means that we don't have a particular rigid system at all. We play what we see, doing the Parky way. In this case, we need to bring in a young kid on loan who has a lot of promise, who will have no pressure, and he will have that half a year of go and blow our socks off. Show us what you can do. Okay. Yep. So I think that we need somebody very talented from one of the Premier League clubs, whether it's that classic sort of tall and short or bigger and smaller kind of scenario or not, up to Parky. But that's what we need, because spending a lot of money on a striker right now might be a waste of resources, because they most likely not going to do that great under this system.
Yeah, well, it's a very specific system. I was saying, I tend to think you're going to disagree. I think he's going to play differently, just from my think, because of the characters we have in there. Nikki D says, Ivan is back. What up, friend? Nick Donnellan says, what's up? There you go.
Hello. Good to see you, buddy.
Told you it was a Ghost Pepper show. Wayne Evans says, congrats on 1,000. Thank you very much. It's the community and everyone here. We're so grateful for everyone here. Wayne, you're waking up in the morning. Are you down under with Ivan? Let's see here. Marie says, Paramount coverage comment, score update is upper left. Don't have the team colors. Yeah, it's the Paramount stuff so far is not great. Hi, we're working hard today. 3 streams. Hey, got to give it to us. We're here all day. You know what I mean? What else we got to do? Okay, another one here we had about the midfield. Okay, this is from Deandra. Signing this morning, and I don't know how much you know about the knowledge of the Rotherham player, Rathbone, Ali Rathbone. I'll just bring him up here. If you know much about him, I don't either. But let's specifically getting another midfielder in here. There he is, right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can answer that question for you.
Go on.
I don't know. None of the signings so far had wowed me. I got to be honest. Not a single player, because from the last season, our best players are still Mecca, is still Evans, and is still Arthur. Nobody who came in.
Sorry, 1 second. Let me interrupt you. What he just said there, Ivan is back, so be ready for it. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, and our best defender is still O'Connell. Maybe it will change during the season, but from what I can see right now, none of the signings have blown my mind. Okay.
Yeah.
The reason why Parky is sticking the midfield is because, remember last year when our tactics got injured for 6 weeks?
Yes.
When Evans and Stash went down?
Stash went down, and we went to pot.
So that was Parky's tactics. Parky doesn't have a tactic. He has people who perform as a tactic. So when your tactics get injured, you suffer. That's what we've done. Mm-hmm. So what he does, he's accumulating a pool of replacements. Because, again, remember, Parky doesn't have depth. When people talk about depth, I laugh every time. Like, what depth? What depth? Mm-hmm. Under Parky, sub on 85th minute, there's no depth. He kills depth.
I think
but what he does have...
I think that might change. But go ahead.
No, it won't. He's collecting replacements. So we don't have depth.
Yeah. By the way, he's saying Mac is McLean. And so, sorry, yeah, for whatever, CBS Sports just shut off the Preston Sheffield game. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. And Ravon is awesome. Yep. And then, so he's talking about McLean. Macca is McLean. Lexi. Good.
Yeah. So it's good with what we have to work with. What Parky's doing is correct. If that's the way he's playing, he needs more rounds in the magazine. Because if when one goes out, there will be injuries. There will have to be another one who's going to step in. The only problem is, how is he going to keep them game ready without giving him a half of the game to play, or at least half an hour?
Yeah, he has to change. He has to have players coming in earlier. We have too many good players that. We, by the way, so you know, and we broke our record transfer fee today. We probably spent about $500K on this player today.
Okay, that's cool. Let's see what happens. Look, if he does change, that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing. If it does change, yeah, sweet. I don't have my hopes for that, but if he does, I would be super happy.
Yeah,
because it makes sense. We got so many good. Well, the midfield is stacked. Just like you say.
Yeah, the midfield is stacked. Thank you very much, Lexi. Yes, Ivan is back. And he is in Misbane. Okay, Mansfield game. We don't have get your questions in for Ivan. We're kind of doing a little watch along, and we're just chatting a little bit here, getting Ivan back up to speed, updating on how he's doing with his back. Obviously, he's still recovering, which is great. So let's talk about thinking about the first game tomorrow is going to be a real Rathbone. He's giving me a real that's Tony, thank you. Talking about Ravon, and I know you've seen him. He said he's a little raw. What do you mean by that, him being a raw player?
He's a young player. The young player like that, especially who's fast, who's Keane, who has an amazing work rate, that kind of player needs a solid system training. Okay, because that's the time of a footballer's life when you taught how to do technical things, when you know how to stay and be fit.
Yep.
Now you need a lot of teaching on how to play the system. We don't have that. So what he will have to do is create connections with other players on the pitch in order to slot himself into the team. From what I can predict is that we are going to deliver the balls in the box mainly through the flanks. There will be crosses in. There will be long balls into the lanes, in between the lanes. Diagonals into the channels. So he will.
No, not from the back line.
Hope so. I hope so.
Yeah,
because with this midfield, bypassing them every time would be a crime. You need to use them.
Good. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Well, it will depend on how we choose to break from, because we are so compact and so low down in D that breaking. Usually, when you're sitting so low and when you don't press up until the team crosses the center line, the way you break out is usually through a long ball, because the center of the pitch is very saturated. So I would not be surprised if we're just going to be sending long balls again, and we're going to see a lot of those ugly games again. We're going to see a lot of the hoof ball. We're going to see a lot of the Parky football that we don't really enjoy. And just like I said about the Bolton video, they won a lot of the games there, like 1-0, 2-1, so low-scoring games, right?
Well, you see that we replaced a lot of defenders with some good defend. Oh, goal! Sheffield United scored 1-0. Yep, Alabaster scored 1-0 to Sheffield United.
Sorry, I don't have the game in front of me, so I can't really comment on any of that.
It's more important.
Ball playing. The reason why he's collecting ball playing defenders is that because he relies on them to make good passes. That includes long passes too.
Yep.
So,
did you look up Scar at all? Have you looked him up?
Oh my goodness, that's another thing. I hope that Parky's dickhead test is still in place. Because when I first looked at Scar and I watched his interview and just his demeanor, I was like, that guy screams out asshole to me.
So apparently he had something with the manager. I don't know what it is, but something happened.
Look, guys, back in my day, in my previous careers, I dealt with people like that, playing and working, and I just hope I'm really wrong, because when I saw him, I was like, I would not be surprised if he had conflicts and problems with teammates and coaches in previous teams. Because you look at that guy.
League though, he was one of the best. He's one of the best center halves. He's one of the best center halves in the league. But to be fair, I'm not. Yeah, just make it a conversation.
Look, that's just a comment. That's what I saw. Yep. I saw the demeanor. I saw the person, and I was like, you've got to be careful with that kind of personality. When you look at Maka, he also displays that kind of like I'm an asshole kind of a guy, but he's good. He's a good asshole.
He's good at
that guy. Yeah, that guy is the opposite of that. From the way I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong, but that's what I mean. Like, I hope that Parky still got his test in place, and apparently he's a good defender. So we'll see.
Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, apologies. Excuse me. So quick one here to you as well. John Bagley, he says, I'm new to Wrexham and soccer in general, soccer, football. My question is, the strikers are only as good as your midfielders? ?
Yes, to a certain extent. You see how we are assembling the team quite late into the season? That is a telltale. That is a telltale of a sign that we don't have a possession-based system in place. Because in order to establish that, you need to work for a couple of months every day on creating those connections and link-up plays. We don't have that. We wait till last second till we get a striker. So what that tells me is that those guys are going to be free roamers. So expect that it will take a while for the strikers to gel with the midfield because they don't know one another. Okay, they don't know one another. It's just there is no miracles about it. If you don't work on those connections, if you don't work on those link ups, on that chemistry, it's going to take a while.
And what's going to happen is if they're smart, if they're not smart, here's what's going to happen. Instead of the striker being on the shoulder, like, that striker is going to drop into the midfield, try to get the ball off them, and try to create something themselves. To be fair.
Just like Marriott when he scored against. Who was that?
Yeah. Fleetwood? No. Was it Fleetwood?
No, it wasn't in America. It was Chelsea or.
It was Chelsea. He did go back and get it.
Yeah. So to answer your question, John, 60% yes, 40% no. If you have an exceptional striker, they can create chances for themselves. But people like that don't come around too often.
No, they're Whitecaps. It was Whitecaps. Vancouver.
Yep. The problem with not having that link up is that strikers have to waste a lot of energy running around trying to fight for those balls. So instead of pacing themselves and using that energy for a quick dash to overtake your defender, they will have to exert a lot of energy fighting for that second ball. So that's one of those things. And guys, please step away from the idea that a good striker is 7 foot tall and 300 pounds. Okay, that is just not even a hold-up strike. The best height for a striker is around 6 foot. Okay, even shorter sometimes work. Look at the best attacking flip players in the world. Okay, in history, Maradona and Messi right now, how tall are they?
Well, he's 5'7", shit like that.
They are small.
Yeah.
So best strikers are not the biggest. This is not basketball. That's the beauty of football.
Yeah.
You can be any size, any shape. What Parky's trying to do? He's trying to use they call it hold up forward. Literally, in Parky's version, it's not a hold up forward. It's more of a target man who can hold the ball down at his feet without being pushed over, and then he will lay it off to another guy. But hold up forward is usually the one who can actually move a little bit. Like Palmer in this case, for example, was our hold up forward, but he's being pushed over like a little baby. And actually, by the way, another thing about Palmer is that if Parky still has his dickhead test in place, Palmer shouldn't be there.
Well, there's a lot
There is, from what I heard, just little bits of information from what I heard. That's oh my God.
There's some I don't want as you know, and we'll leave that aside. We'll talk. But you got it. You're right. Okay, so I get what I've been saying in the core. The body of the team hasn't changed. The others will gel eventually. I think that's our strength, is that the core is there. Our core is there. Kelly Davidson says, I've been impressed with Dobson in preseason. Love watching him on the pitch. What does Ivan think of him? This is from Kelly Davidson.
Dobson is good, man. He's a hard-nosed player. He will accumulate his fair share of yellows and reds. He's the kind of guy that will fight for the team. He's not an amazing footballer, but he's solid. He will give you your 7.0 out of 10 every game, and that's what Parky wants. The thing is that with Parky, again, I did not expect too many new players to start. He will probably start the old squad first, 100%. and then see. I'm not even sure Dobson is going to start, to be honest.
I'll nail on Dobson starting. I'll nail it on. For me, that's just me. I'll nail it on. He's the only one.
Yeah,
he's the only one for
me. Maybe, but I'd expect the majority of the players will be the ones from the last season, and because that's another trick that usually coaches have up their sleeves, is that if something doesn't go right, then they say, well, these guys are just not up to the level, and then we'll bring the other ones. So it's just another excuse kind of a thing.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever it is, for sure.
Yeah.
1-0, 19 minutes in. Apparently, Mansfield are playing really well. 2-0. Matt, what was the second goal look like? Apparently, the first one was a screamer. But yes, there you go. Lexi is also here. Hi, Ivan. Newish follower here. Not familiar, as I just came back from surgery or injury of some sort. Yes, there you go. Please let me know your background is seemed somewhat knowledgeable. Thanks. He's just talking crap. He doesn't know shit. But no, here you go.
Yeah, man. What do I know? I played football since I was a baby, and went through a youth system in one of the year. Went through the youth system in one of the European countries. played on a decent level, but never made it big time. Played other sports as well. Did my time in the military, just generally love sports. And I've been coaching football for a while. And basically, I'm a kind of local pundit.
I'm gonna get your hat out there, by the way.
And on Mullin.
Yeah,
I think. Well, just so happens that I've been.
That was my question. I want to ask you at the back. Sorry, go ahead. That's where I was going to go next.
So because by no choice of mine, over the last few years, I have become a spinal injury aficionado, and I did play football with my spinal injury too. I think that Paul Mullin has had a discectomy. And that's kind of a operation. It's quite common with footballers.
What? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Breaking news.
Mm-hmm.
What? You think you had a vasectomy? What the fuck?
Vasectomy.
Vasectomy. I'm like, what the?
You dumb butt. Vasectomy. All you think about is below the belt.
Come on. All the time. I thought. Tell me, I'm not the only one that heard vasectomy. I'm not crazy. By the way, I don't have the man.
That might be coming later, but for now, so lower backs are big problem areas for. It's a big problem area for footballers, and I think they just trimmed a little bit around the disc. I don't know nothing. I don't know. I haven't spoken to Paul. It's just I played with that. My teammates, when I played with them, some of them had that, and it happens quite often. Why the fuck they had to wait till July to do it?
3 years
is beyond. It can take a couple of years. I know some people just don't want to do it. It's risky. They fight it. I've been through all that. I've done it. Like I freaking have a spinal fusion.
Yeah.
But that is this discectomy is a very common procedure, and it takes quite a long time to recover. And sometimes.
Okay, here you go. Sorry, just to be clear, he's not saying vasectomy, although he said it in my words. This discectomy, and I had one on my neck. Okay, there you go. And by the way, Aaron says Patty says that's what he heard too. Sorry. So go on. Sorry. I keep yeah. Vasectomy. Go. What is this discectomy? Tell us what it is.
Discectomy is when the in between the vertebrae the disc is bulging.
Okay.
It creates pressure on the spinal column, and that sends all sort of pains, including nerve pains, including muscular pains. It actually limits your ability to use your muscles in your lower body to the fullest extent.
Okay.
You get really sore after your games. I've experienced that for many years myself. Yep. And when you trim it, when you get rid of that little bit of the disc that's sticking out, they put a patch on top of that.
Yep.
And quite often it actually solves the problem.
So to your question, Patty and I, or Sheldon and I when this broke, he and I were on live. This broke and we sat down. We had probably 2 hour show that day. And we were like, and this is 2 hours after it happened. I'm like, okay, why are they doing it in mid-June? They must expect me to come in. At some point, and he came out and said, I couldn't put my socks on. I had to get something done. So,
yeah, because it limits your range of motion.
Yeah,
you can't bend over.
Yeah, and I'm not. Were you on when we went up and we were filming around the ground? He was like limping around talking to McElhenney's dad, and he had said something. He was holding himself. You could tell you could tell there was something wrong with him. You could he was like moving really gingerly. So how long do you think actual recovery for this discectomy, not vasectomy, would be for him? They had to rush him back. Should we sit him out? What do you think?
So initial recovery with any invasive surgery, be it a what's the name, guys? Just escapes my mind right now. The name of the surgery when it's done through the holes in the skin, they blow up the area and they go in. It's something scalpy. It's arthroscopy, I think it's called. So even if it's that, so I got cut up. Like they cut me up at the front, moved my internal organs to the side, gone all the way through to my spine, cut the portion of my spine out. It was beautiful. Like, they sent me the pictures. I asked them to take videos and whatnot. So, so now I have a segment of my spine missing. Instead, I have a titanium bit in there with plates on the side. So I'm a cyborg officially.
Laparoscopic or endoscopy, one of those two.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, guys. So even with that, the initial recovery for any kind of invasive surgery is 21 days. Okay, and then you go in lots of 21, because 3 weeks is the initial regenerative process of any biological tissue. And so we are looking at least 3 months, at least. And then within the 3 months, he can't run. There is no impact. There shouldn't be any. So he can do a little bit of cycling. He can do cross trainer, like elliptical machine. That's what I'm doing almost every day in the gym for rehab.
And also say that, so he was supposed to be on the pitch sorry, let me rephrase that. He was supposed to be on the grass yesterday. We heard nothing to the announcement. So he was supposed to be on the grass yesterday. So let's call it June 15th, 7 weeks, something like that. So yeah, he's probably not running. By the way, discectomy rumor had been talked about for a long time before the club came out and said it was a minor back injury. Yeah. So again, please don't quote me on any of that. I haven't spoken to anybody from the club. It's just I'm talking from my personal experience and experience of my teammates. Arthroscopy, yeah, okay. How fun! Oh, she said. Lexi says, "Oh, fun getting through the metal detectors now." Yeah, he's on a back watch list. Wayne Evans, who says, "Too soon to come back from discectomy. Bone takes 3 to 4 months to knit together. I reckon he had nerve canal shaved or a root nerve block that fixed the scathia pain. Neck was fused though." I think he said he had his neck fused.
Sciatica. He's talking about sciatica pain. Yeah. So athletes do heal better, and humbly, I will speak about myself as well. After my spinal fusion, I was at the gym in 7 days. Okay. So, and usually people do not do that for two months. I wasn't there. I was very very careful.
Yeah. They tell you probably not to do that, didn't they? Or no?
Well, I went with my specialist, with my rehab specialist, and because I can do things that other people cannot when it comes to, because I've been suffering from bad back for so long. My body has learned how to function, pretty much avoiding that area. Mm-hmm. So athletes do heal faster, because when you continuously break your tissue down and make it recover, that creates a lifetime habit of quicker recovery, pretty much. So I have seen a person who'd done a discectomy on L4 or L5 squatting within 7.5, 8 weeks. And it was not a massive weight, but it was about 100 pounds, 120 pounds on the bar. And I have seen them running on grass. Yeah. It was not sprinting, it was jogging. It can be done.
Nice. Interesting. By the way, 2-0 up on Mansfield, 25 minutes in. And this game here, we're watching Sheffield versus Preston North End, 1-0, 28 minutes in. Ivan is back. Smash a like on a video. Get involved. Here we go. We're doing a watch along. We're doing a questions and answers, all this stuff. The Ghost Pepper Show on the eve of us going back to League One, which is great. Ivan is recovering from his surgery. We're just talking all sorts of things, nothing in particular.
But, sorry. To add, Wayne is right about he's not going to be fully functioning so fast. So they're going to gingerly, slowly get him in so that the cardio fitness starts its build up again. So VO max is restarted and you're building up again. So it's just one of those things. Everybody is different, and he's completely right that.
Body is different.
Everybody's different. And he's completely right that the process, the full recovery takes a long time. In my case, my full recovery takes up to a year and a half. Because the bone needs to fuse, like the bone needs to grow through the insert.
It needs to recover itself.
It needs to literally connect, like two vertebrae need to connect naturally.
You got any pictures you can? By the way, Lexi says age, diet, and health also impact recovery as well. That's very big too. Very, very, very true. Very true. I'm trying to get through a couple. We got questions coming in. No more little Mullins around. That was back up there. Yeah, I swear I heard that. Tomorrow. Yeah, love you tomorrow. A day away. We're only a day away. We are only a day away. We are only a day away. Let's see. Agree. Matt Al says posture alterations and alleviate pain often cause referred issues. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe you have a little bit of that. What do you got?
Yeah, I might be completely wrong. So yeah, apologize in advance.
Yeah. Yeah. But did they take photos? Do you have actual photos of like what they did to you?
I'll show you later. I'm not going to show them on here because some people might just puke all over the screens. But yeah, I'll show you.
Just for context and update, Ivan is down in New Zealand. He is down under, so it's in the morning for him. We are global, so it's awesome. But it's really good to have him back on and have his say. Okay, so Daniel Moore says, so Ivan, does pace become a central factor this year?
Central factor in our tactics.
Tactics, you're talking about Mullin.
About Mullin.
Take them both.
For Mullin, well, yeah, I know that Madel had some major surgeries done, and I got nothing on Madel. He's he's up there. I'm like down here.
He's cyborg.
So,
cyborg. Yeah.
He's proper Skynet incarnate. So pace for Mullin has been crucial all along, but he's getting older. So right now his positioning is going to get. I think it's the biggest priority for him. So he's got both feet, which is great, and I'll expect us to be able to score a lot of goals from distance this year. Because I don't think we're going to get a lot of short balls in the box. It's mainly going to be shooting from the distance, and he's quite good at it. So
we're not going to walk the ball in. Yeah, for sure. We're not going to walk the ball in the net. Definitely not.
No. That's not going to be like that. There will be scrappy goals. There will be balls crossed into the box. There will be rebounds, and then kind of like Elliot Lee style goals from outside of the box last year. Mm-hmm. Those are the goals that we're going to score. Mullin will get back to his good pace. Don't you guys worry about that. It's going to take a while, but he's not that old yet. He will get there. He will feel so much better when the sciatica is gone, when his range of motion is back, and when he can actually fire up those muscle fibers in his glutes and hammies specifically, because that's what gets hindered straight away. When you have those problems in the lower back, your glutes and your hammies just function at like 40%.
Yeah, but Daniel was also talking about the tactics, and Lexi Carrera says, one speculate, which we do a lot on this stream, as they appear transparent, but they are rather tight-lipped on many things. She goes on to say, cool, I'm in New Zealand, Kia ora, I'm Maury. I have a family in North and South Island. Nagapui, Jesus Christ, is my iwi. I don't know.
So kia ora, I'm Maori.
Yeah, that's
kia ora whānau. I have family in the North and South Island. Ngāpuhi is my iwi. Ngāti Tūmatoenga is my iwi because I was a part of the New Zealand Army. And it's very good to see a fellow New Zealander in the Maori. I'm actually working with Maori tribe right now, Naitahu down south, because I'm setting up another business and I have to go through the Maori committee. So, kia ora. Kia ora.
There you go. I love it. That's it. Barnsley had pulled one back 2-1 against Sheffield. Come on now. Thank you, Matt. I'm worried that we are way off pace from what I'm seeing in Mansfield, Matt. We should have put Fleetwood away 1-0. Okay. We're not watching the match. So
Parky does not rely on pace. Parky does not rely on pace. Parky relies on tight defensive block and then a long ball for a striker. And then a movement up the flank and then cross into the box. Yeah, that's what we are. That's what we are stuck with, for better or worse. You be the judge.
Do you feel like they're stretching them properly? They seem to have so many hamstring issues. Pain medication slows you down. Also, if he's off those, he may be quicker this year. Could be true. To be clear, there you go.
Oh, Bermuda.
Yeah.
I played hockey with the guys from who were born in Bermuda but then grew up in Canada. So we played hockey together. It's know a little bit about that place. So yeah, that's cool.
Very nice. Barnsley and Mansfield, yes. Let's talk about that defense. You brought up the defense a little bit too. Bringing in Scar, we talked about it briefly. Talk about O'Connell. Talk about Max resigning, right? Talk about Evans playing in the back, Stash, which I think both are midfielders too. Bringing in Brunty from Mansfield. Thoughts on that? And after that, we'll talk about AO.
Well, connect two and two together. We're bringing so many defenders and defending midfielders and other midfielders too. So you can kind of understand that this is going to be the base. This is what we are doing. We are developing our game style and our system around our third of the pitch. Okay? So if I understand anything about anything, we can expect defensive games when we don't have much possession. And we're relying on a lot of replacements. Again, I'm not referring to those people as depth because I already told you why. But if somebody goes down with an injury, we have replacements. That's what Parky is doing right now. He's preparing the magazine of people that he can slot in when somebody goes down, because he will break them. He will play them to the bone. They break down. The next one steps in. That's how it's going to be.
So some have been saying, push back on that. Some have been saying we're building a team for away and home. We had a shitty away last year. We were really good at home. Do you think it's a possibility he's building? Listen, there's at least two for each, minus the strikers, which we do have players. Not good. Some have been saying that he's building a team for home and away. Do you agree with that? Or you think it's just?
So ideally, if I was a coach, I would like to play people evenly. If I have people of a similar caliber, you play one game, you play the next game.
Yep.
Unless somebody gets injured or somebody gets to the point when they don't perform for whatever reason. Parky had never done that. He never gratifies, and he never praises people. By giving them an extra game after a good game. So somebody steps in, plays a good game. He never gives them that second game. He brings back the old guy, the one that he played before. And you even spoke about it last year.
Yeah, he trusts.
Yeah.
The player he trusts.
So I don't think so. I think that it's going to be the same thing. He's going to come up with his starting 11, and with minimal changes, he will go through up until people break. When they break, he will replace them.
I had a half-hour conversation with him. I know you haven't watched it, but I saw a man, who is like really nice dude. I get it, but like he seems like a player's coach. They seem to really be behind him. I think I'm going to take that point on if he just changes that little bit, breaks that. I don't know if he's going to. I do believe in him. I think we're going to see how it's going to go for sure. We're going to see how it's going. But I saw something maybe that I can see. I want to see what he does. I want to see the first few games and how we play this. I want to see. We have 5 matches in August. 5 matches. By the way, 37 minutes in, 1-0 Sheffield United still. Lexi thinks our defense is.
Joshy, remember, Parky grew up as a player in the 90s.
Yeah.
The football that he played was rough and tumble. It was very brutal kind of a football, which is my favorite era of football. But it was very, very rigid and very hard-nosed. And the way he plays is a big reflection. The way he coaches is a big reflection of his background as a player. Okay? So hence the things that we see. And I got no doubt he's the nicest guy ever. And to be honest, he looks like a nice guy. And you spoke to him for a while, and you say that he's great, which is I'm sure it is, but that has nothing to do with football kind of a thing, And with his ability of connecting to players, everybody's saying that he's a dressing room coach. He's a motivator. That's his strength, and that's what he thrives upon, and that's great.
Yep. Sorry, to make there too on this. two notes here. Matt Allison, so he's watching the Mansfield game. The speed of this match, though, talking about Mansfield versus Barnsley, we're going to be opening up like a can of beans. Let's see. Okay, and also Wrexham, Kim says, Wrexham did against Chelsea in terms of keeping up with the pace. It's all about scoring goals. We need to score, but we have to find a way to score goals. Last one, a pass over. Last season, we had injuries, even from a squad of 23, we had 16 players to pick from. People talk about how we need to consolidate due to the infrastructure. To me, that means the team he's building. I think we're going up, but okay. But I think we're building a team to go up, not to consolidate. That's what I think.
I think the current team that we got, we're not going to get relegated. That's a good start. I think we're going to be somewhere in the middle. If miracles happen, maybe we get a lucky playoff spot. But realistically, I think we're a little mid-table.
Well, the thing is, though, too, everyone looks at this now, and we're just like, we're not a finished article. None of the teams are a finished article right now. You know what I mean? None of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our downfall last year was our midfield went down injuries, and we didn't have anyone.
Yeah, our tactics got injured.
We played too many minutes on certain people. Hopefully, we don't have that going in. A2ZEV says also last year replacement player. We're worse than the player that replaced dipped when it. Yeah, we had a drop off.
Guys, it doesn't matter if you bring in two Messis or two Ronaldos. If one plays 75, 80 minutes of each game, every game, and another one is only playing 10, by the time the other player has a chance to step in after the first player gets injured, he will be worse. Mm-hmm. That's how it works. That's how you render your Ruby. That's how you render your depth useless, is by not giving them 50-50, 60-40 playing time.
You need to use your players. You got to reserve.
It's in any team sport. That's just unspoken rule. If you don't let people play, doesn't matter how good they are, they will be worse when it comes for them to step on the pitch and play full time. Period.
Yeah. By the way, Ruby Slippers, Tiny T-shirts is back. Yes, he's recovering, and we're here. This is just kind of doing a little catch up here. Matt Al says at the moment we're mid-table. We need scores. Mid-table still probably gets us into the playoffs. Two good strikers. Yeah, and we will go up. Yeah, I think we're going to get two strikers in. I think it's going to be Bailey Kadamieri, and I think we're going to get Will Lancashire. I think those are the two guys we're actually going to get. Let's see. I think this is also why JM struggled last year. He needs more time. You can't impact the game 5 minutes. You need to go play. You know what I'm saying? You need to go. You need to get into a game, feel the groove. All that. Yeah. So I think there's something to that. Ruby says that's why I'm so bad at football. Too little game. Ruby, you got to get on the pitch. You got to get on the pitch.
Well, again, with JM, he's not used in the best system for him. He's not the player for that system. Same as Billy Waters, similar situation. So JM is Billy Waters 2.0. Yes, he's a better player. He's better technically equipped, so to speak. But they both are the players who are not designed for the system that we are playing.
Let's see here what's going on. Ivan, Lexi says, there are many players, as mentioned earlier, that weren't given time and opportunity. Yeah. And then Kim says, 19-year-old lone striker, I'm not convinced. What they're referring to is Will Lancashire. So this is the guy that was apparently seen in the shop the other day, Will Lancashire. Plays under 21 for Tottenham, so scored a bunch of goals. He's about maybe 6 foot, center forward. Don't know much about him, but yeah, this is him. This could be the lone player they're looking at.
How long is his contract with the Spurs?
Apparently, he just signed a 5-year.
Just signed, and he's 19.
Yes.
Went through their system. No other clubs.
No other club. That's it.
Did he have opportunities to play in Championship instead of us?
The rumor is he is rumored to be looked at by some Championship clubs right now.
If he chooses us, he's the perfect guy for us, because one of the key reasons would be he will have a constant playing time, so a lot of playing time with us, and he has a lot to prove. If he wants to make it big in the Premier League, he will be playing his bloody socks off. And if he's that talented, we probably better off having somebody like him than the guy that we just missed out on, who I'm kind of happy about that we missed out on.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too. If, for financials with that too. This is him right here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can't tell much from YouTube, but this is him. This is him. Well, I don't know. We're whatever. I'll just do it this way. Let me see here real quick. This is Will Lancashire. I don't know much
so,
about
Matt, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he is much. That's him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good layoff.
But again, guys, did you see how they deliver the ball in the box? Don't look at just him scoring. Look how he gets the ball in those danger areas. Where does the ball come from?
Mm-hmm.
What areas? How long is the pass? So from what I've seen right now, right there, this is not the way we're going to be playing.
He said Lancashire was at the shop today. That's the rumor. So
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. Kelly said, I'm totally on board for Willie Lancashire. Me too, Kelly Davidson. Me too. I want to see a young striker come in. I really would too. There you go. Lexi said, I want him so bad, like 1 goal per match. Like almost 1 goal per match. I think JM, by the way, for me, going back to the JM, the striker part of we were talking about, JM needs to get off to a start tomorrow where it's like, okay, he's got to score. He has to score. I just want him to score to rest him down. Listen, that's asking a lot. I want him to get a little confidence because I'm not convinced that they say that Mullin is going to play sooner than later. Maybe it's like in 3 or 4 weeks from now. But we need some goals. Then Matt,
so just like I said before, JM is a great player. If you play him in 4-3-3, 3-4-3, 4-5-1, which is more of a 4-3-2-1. In those systems, in those formations, and some systems of those formations, he's an excellent player because he needs a couple of guys around him because he does make runs into those half spaces, in between the lines, in between the lanes, and he just needs to be supported.
Yeah, he needs support from the midfield.
Link up combinational play.
Yep, link up, not from a big and a little from the midfield.
No.
Yep, when I saw Jam last week, he was making great runs. He was quick. And so quick, there was no one to offload and score to him when he ran into defense. So, yeah, hopefully we can figure that out. Maybe Ollie Rathbun can figure that out for him. I have Karma. Hello, Ivan. Hello, everyone. Matt Al, I agree. Jam looked fast in the Rex Coast games, too. He needed players to go with him. Yes. Hi, Matt. Hi, Hip Karma. Hope you're well. Halftime here in this game. Halftime.
We have the way Parky plays is that we bypass the midfield quite a little bit. So we have a big separation between defense and attack. JM doesn't function well with that idea. He needs that link up. Like Dolby, for example. Dolby, he's not a bad player. His assists, the way he passes, his link up play is not too bad. He's not a striker. I don't know why whoever told him during his career as a young boy that he needs to be a striker. He would be a better attacking midfielder. He would be even a better winger the way he plays, but he doesn't have the striker's instinct. So go back to National League and score there maybe, but not above that.
Puts his ass into players. He doesn't want. We play the ball to feet, but he puts his ass into players and he backs up, kind of like Ollie Palmer. I don't know if Ollie Palmer was really backing into the defenders over the tour. I don't think that's the best way to go about doing it. Kim says JM is a good striker, creator, bad finisher. If he could finish more, he'd be fine in that role because he can get chances. He should have 3 goals in his last match. JM got to seize the opportunity. Absolutely. I think he's going to score. JM is not also solo striker. Dolby is Dolby's a donkey. Off topic, I only think that Sheffield United looks it's horrible. The Sheffield United kid is absolute terrible. It's 1-0 halftime for them. What's the Mansfield score, Matt Al? Again, we're just testing things out today. Wanted to test out the coverage, how they're doing it today too. And we're just getting some welcome back, Ivan, and he's checking in on, getting a few questions in. So, what else we have here? The extent I was talking about AO. We didn't get the chance to talk about Arthur O'Connor yet.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
The best signing of the campaign so far.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. What are you laughing about?
Hard to notice me that I tell you I forgot I was making lentil soup for dinner. Got so distracted to this chat. Thank goodness it's okay. I burned down the house. Don't burn down the house. Don't burn down.
Yeah, you see, I do that to people. They kind of forget about everything. I couldn't say that with a straight face.
For 2 minutes. I got to run downstairs for a second myself. Dalby is just as good as assistants as like KDB. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mansfield 2-1. I am going to leave you with Ivan. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Ivan, you're in. Get Ivan some questions in. I'm going to.
Yeah. Well, guys, I actually got the chat going now. So if you have any questions, fire away if you are interested in what I got to say. But it's good to see you all. Good to see you all in chat. There is some new names, and it's good to see that too. 1,000 subs, amazing. Last time I was online, we had around 500 subs, like 600 maybe. So yeah, great to see new people. Great to see the old guys and girls. Yeah, I don't know how much I will be around, but I'll try as much as I can. Ivan, do you not think that during our good run at the end of the season, we were playing much better with our link-up play and creating chances for our goal scorers? Yes, we were. We were playing better. Confidence was a big factor. The tactics came back, meaning Stash and Evans. That was the main reason why we were better at link-up play. Is not because of the system, it's because the players came back who could make better decisions. That's what Parky always talks about in his press conferences, is that we need solid performances, strong performances, good decisions on the ball. That's what he does, and that's what those guys do. That is why. How many tons of protein do you ingest per month? Just around 2 tons, really. Anything more than that makes my liver tingle a little bit. On the serious note, though, I really need to up my protein intake, but I'm not as active as I was before. So first I need to recover, and then I'll get back to running and doing all the things that I love. Evans or Dobson? Evans over Dobson so far. Could be both at the same time, but that means that one of the other guys from the midfield will have to drop off. So I'll keep Lee, I'll keep Evans, I'll keep Dobson in the midfield, and then the wingers. Not sure just yet. If Mecca plays up front, that might be one of the new guys, and Barnett or Bolton on the right. So we can say that the players are the one who are using their brains to create chance instead of Parky's strategy. Yes, it's been like that all along. If you look at Parky's history over the period of time with us, apart from National League and the other teams in League One, the possession has always been low. I think we were one of the only very few teams who had won the promotion from League Two into League One with less than 50% possession. So that's just Parky's style of play. And he relies on personal performances over system, yes. Parky, which is more straightforward and easily predictable. Yes, so the thing is that with League One, and League One is quite strong this year, coaches are better, players are better. Everybody knows how Parky plays. So they will know how to play against him. So it'll be interesting to see if that strategy, that tactics is going to work actually, or people are just going to crack him like a nut and they know exactly the way he's going to play. Hopefully he has another trick up his sleeve and has a plan B and plan C. Max to start or not? Yes, to start with, he will start the people that were playing last year, and then depends on the performance. If he plays well, he will keep playing. if the Olympic gold ice hockey and gold football teams played each other in the water polo, who would win? Depends on the temperature of the water. Evans and Dobson can be rotated. Redbone and Cannon can be rotated. I agree. AO is our best signing. Yes, yeah. Nobody, not a single player from everybody who was signed had wowed me. I'll be completely honest. AO is our best signing so far.
I think our best signing so far is Seb.
Seb. Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
He's fast. The guy's fast.
Yeah, and Parky likes him too. Seb, and I think Dobson's going to be a real cracker too. We got to keep him on the pitch somehow. The two of those guys.
Hey guys, when I say they haven't wowed me, meaning that it's not that I don't like them. They're solid. They're good signings. There is a reason why they got them in. It's just like when last year when Macca came in, I was like, holy moly! Like that's when Fletch came in, even though he's older. Those are players that they're next level.
Yeah. Kelly says I agree with Dobson, our best signing, although I love Dobson. I do too. Peaky Blinders there. I don't know if you got to these. Will Max start? No, I say yes, but it's Max will start.
Yep, he will start. At least for the first few games. Yeah.
I don't think you can keep Scar out of. I don't think he's going to be able to keep Scar out of the lineup. In my opinion.
I hope he turns out to be a good teammate. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Did you get to what happens to Cannon? Did you get to that?
No. What happened to Cannon? 2 years extension?
What happens to Cannon? I think what Marie from SoCal is saying, like, with what's going to happen to Cannon?
Cannon is a good player. I would like to see how he performs at League One. I think he's the one who will be in danger of not playing much this year.
I do too. By the way, copy, I'm going to pop this in here too. Come and have your say with Ivan. Yeah, it's the Goat Swepper show. We're just sitting here the day before the match. It's Christmas Eve for the next season. And we're just kind of doing a little bit of watch along, a little bit of chat, a little chit wag, crap. Ivan's recovering, which is great. It's good to see his face, which is awesome. And I'm glad he's doing well and everyone there. Yeah, we have to get him a local pundit hat for sure, so he can wear his local pundit hat. I will get by the way, I'm getting a green one today to check it out. So these are available on the Etsy account, and subscribe. We have hit our 1,000, which is great. So thanks everybody. Keep growing. Let's go to 10,000 now. Let's do it. It'll be fun. Hip Karma, keeping Macca and Dobson on the pitch for as long as possible without suspension will be the trick.
Yeah, that's why we have subs, replacements rather, is because they will accumulate cards.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah, you can guarantee that. First game, Macca, red card.
Get the fuck out.
I would not be surprised, man.
Oh, my God. Well, listen, I watched him getting 2 fights in 2 games in front of me, so yeah.
That's exactly what I mean. Like, have a look at him go in the preseason game. You can't make a guy like that a captain, though. You can't do that.
He's going to be captain. I asked him to his face. So you going to be captain?
Well, then he needs to calm the fuck down.
I think O'Connell's going to be the captain. O'Connell and Macca.
O'Connell is still our best defender, by the way, just so you guys all know.
Yeah, he is. I'm not the president of the Macca fan club. I'm also the member. Yeah, there you go. You are the my pal reckons is building a home and away team. Who's your pal, Matt Al?
If that's the case, Matt Al, amazing. Yes, please. Yes, please. If that's the case.
Mm-hmm. Lexi, yes, we chatted yesterday. Let's just set up a phone call. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm a dude trying to sell hats, to put it into the channel. I'm an idiot. I'm a total moron. So if you think Shopify is better, let's do it. Let's get it going. I love it. Yellow cards, red card. Yellow cards are fine, reds are not, but they're going to accumulate them. Hip Karma says Lexi. Yes, I think that's what they're talking about, the hats. Yeah, anyone wants to help out the show, please come in. Help out Ivan, for God's sakes. Get him some new T-shirts. That will take revenge on the goalie for breaking Mullin. I hope. Well, that's tomorrow. We're playing him tomorrow. Let's see that. I would cry if we got a red card in mid-game 1. I think it can happen. I think.
Look, in a nutshell, I expect us to have a very difficult season. I expect us to fight for every point. I don't expect us to get promoted. And I'm kind of happy with the season to be just one of those brutal tests. If miracle happens and we do get up there, amazing. I would be supporting them, obviously. But yeah, so I do expect some wins, some losses. It's gonna be fun. I just hope that people are not going to stop being Wrexham fans because the results are not going to be as great as they used to.
I think that this is definitely going to be a tough league. I think we're going to go up. I don't know how, but I think we're going to go up. I don't think we'll win the league, but we're not going to try to get fourth place. But I feel like I feel like it's going to be good. I feel like it's easy. God damn it, Ivan! Don't jinx him.
No, it is what it is.
Yeah, Wickham keeper is the Man United rib breaker. Yes, it is. He is going to be there. Alexi also says, "I just want for the season to feel fire coming from them. From every match, I feel they run hot and cold, which makes me wonder if they're going to go behind closed doors at times. If things are going on.
If things are going on, look, hot and cold. What you guys saying is that mainly comes from overplaying people. When you play the same people over and over again, you will get that. So that's up to Parky. He needs to fix that, which I don't think he will, but that's just the way it is. So that glare behind me is absolutely annoying. Let me just do that.
There you go. It looks like you're in a. It should be a blue glare, like you're in a J.J. Abrams movie. So we should get there.
Yeah. That was good. Thank you.
Also, by the way, just so you know, there is a few things probably going on behind the scenes that we don't. There is a few things going on behind the scenes for sure. I think if this was hockey, Wickham keeper would have been kept his head up. Would have to keep his head up the entire game. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck? I was there. I was literally 30 yards away. I understand. I get it. Yeah.
Water under the bridge. It's sports, so yeah.
Yeah, it's sport. Okay. E2CC's Wickham tour. West Coast score behind the scenes video uploaded on YouTube. I didn't see that. Well, yeah, go watch that a little bit. They're about to kick off the second half here at Deepdale. Preston 0, Sheffield 1 up. And I believe the Mansfield game is going to kick off. We don't have it here in the States. Mansfield's 2-1 up on Burnsley. So, and Matt also says that they look pretty good. Wrexham won't lose any fans without poor results, but there will be whinging, lots of it. There will be whinging. That's football for sure. That'll be football. Yep.
No, I mean, I'm mostly talking about the overseas fans. Like if you talk about Welsh crowd, they always give them crap. They always on their case. And if you read the comments under the official videos, oh my goodness, look who that is. Hey,
what's
brother.
up, buddy? What's going on?
Oh well, not too much nowadays. But how are you doing? And how's your kids' football going?
Fantastic. They decided to we're going to play in the fall also instead of playing American football. So our season starts next weekend. So they really loved it. We had a lot of fun. We went undefeated in the spring season too.
Hell yeah! Nice. So yeah, you're doing a good job then, coaching. That's good.
Yeah. I had a good teacher.
Good man. Just a couple of pointers.
Yeah,
I'm still here. If you need any help, you know where to find me.
Will do.
Yeah.
Will
awesome. How you doing, Aaron? What do you think about the science? What do you got?
I mean, I don't have nothing really. Nothing what you guys haven't been saying. I just come in here to say hey. But yeah, no, I do think I know just going back to what Ivan was saying earlier. I know last year we didn't use our depth very well. I do think he's building a team to use his depth. I don't think you're bringing in those players on that kind of money to not use them. Mm-hmm. And we've re-signed so many of our we've signed our players to longer deals. Yep. Like, I don't think we're not going to be playing everybody. I think everybody's going to be playing. So, I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, once season starts,
I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I honestly hope you're right. Yeah.
We got 5 games. We have People are going to play. We have 5 games in August.
Yeah.
5.
Look, don't worry. He will rotate people for cup games. He will do that.
Oh, well, only one of them. The only one. Listen,
But again, last year he didn't. Last year he played people through cup games. No change.
Yeah. Lexi says, yes, the new fans, meaning the new to football, they can use unrealistic times. To be fair, I have days I'm also being unrealistic, but I have high expectations with the salaries that some of them make. If you're we broke the record today on this guy from Rotherham, which is Aaron's club. We took him from. We broke the record on this guy. He obviously, I don't know much about him. To be fair, he's obviously very good, but Aaron, do you know anything about him? Have you in the time?
He's from what I've been able to find out, he's been a captain at Rotherham, so another leader.
Okay, great.
I think he's very much in that Dobson mold, more of a destroyer, defensive type player, not necessarily like a deep player, not like an Evans type, but more of a. He's there. He's going to break things up. He's going to cause issues.
Do you guys see do you see the trend here? We're literally building a team. We're building a team of destroyers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. But the thing is, Parky said that in a lot of his interviews. He said we're not going to have the ball as much this season because we're going to be playing bigger teams that
even less than last season.
And that's the way he.
So.
So let me run this by you. And by the way, I'm watching the Blackburn Derby coming. We're watching the Sheffield, and the Sheffield Preston North End just to see how the coverage is going. Coverage is fine. It's not sexy, whatever. How you doing, James Lee? Good to see you. Also, too, I don't mind that. Fine, let's get some guys. Mm-hmm. Here it is. I think we're out of order here. If we got a couple strikers in, which I think we're still going to do, and we got these players in, we'd be like, all right, great. We might have done it out of order. That's all I'm saying. So we might have done it out of order. So let's see what happens. I'm not gonna. You cannot judge a transfer window until it closes. So that's all I'm saying.
You cannot do that, Josh, but you can definitely, if you're got half a brain, you can connect the dots.
I do not.
Okay, so bringing in strikers as a last addition to the team tells you something.
Yeah, but okay, we're being put over. We're being bent over. He said astronomical prices are being asked for us because we're Wrexham. So I hear you, but I think those are the factors that are happening. I think so. We are.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say you're dumb. What I'm saying is that
I said I'm dumb. I said I'm brain. I said it. I'm kidding.
And I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed either, but the basic understanding of, okay, we're waiting till that amazing striker to come in, meaning that we don't have a system in place to supply that guy with the ball. All we're hoping for is we get a freaking Maradona who will receive one ball a game and go and score for us, and we win 1-0. That's what we're hoping for.
Yep. Moments episode.
Yep. So the chances of that are not too high. So, what I mean is that just, Hakuna Yotatas a little bit and just expect that we're gonna take a little while to get rolling here, and expect ugly games.
Yeah, I agree. HUCEV, when are we kicking Billy Waters out? He's sucking out the weekly wages without doing it.
We kind of started with that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. And what do you think about that? What do you hear? What do you think? We got Bailey, kind of in the area out there. Connolly, Lancashire, apparently at the place yesterday. Ivan, if you need to take a break because you're back, just let me know. We'll take care of you. But what are you thinking about the possibility of the Lancashire happening? What Humphrey said last night at the event, the FID event last night. What are you thinking?
I think obviously they're not afraid to spend the money because they're going to spend a shitload on McAtee. So whatever we do, they're not afraid to spend money. I agree with Ivan. I think a young striker that needs to prove himself would be great. So that Lancashire or the Cadamater. I don't think they'll bring in 2 loan players. I think it'll be one or the other.
We're going to buy somebody for sure.
I think they'll buy another. I really do think there's something probably to that Aaron Connolly link. That one makes a lot of sense. He's on a free, so that I think that I don't think he's a bad player. He scored, what they say, 8 or 9 goals, I think, last season in the championship. So not a ton of goals, but I mean, I don't think he played a ton of minutes either.
So let me ask you a question here. Sorry to interrupt. Did he have a off-field issue? Do we know what that is?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about that. So I have not looked that deep into him.
Okay. Marathon is there.
Oh, I know what I wanted to bring up too, though. Ivan was talking about Dan Scar. Yeah. What I heard about Scar, as far as being a team player, his teammates loved him because they went through like 3 managers last year, and one of them come through, and I guess nobody liked him. He's a real asshole, just an asshole of a guy, and he stood up to the coach. And once that guy, and he got benched, ended up not playing, missed a lot of games because of that, which I understand. Mm-hmm. But basically told the guy, okay, this is too much. This is over the top. You're being over the top. There's no reason to be the way you're being. And the dude didn't like it. But his teammates loved him. And everybody at Plymouth loved Dan Scar. I've heard nothing but good things about Dan Scar from Plymouth people. So that's good. I don't think you have to worry about him as a person. Although when I saw him too and saw the interview, I thought the same thing initially. I kind of had my radar when I was like, I don't know if this is our kind of guy or not. But yeah, I've heard, just the Plymouth.
Look, you know better than anybody that I'm happy to be wrong, right? So yeah,
cool. Yeah, I'm feeling okay with him. I think we'll be okay with him.
What?
Put your camera up a little bit if you could, so you can see your face.
Sorry, you really want to see my face?
Well, not really.
He's just trying to show off
his middies, his man middies. James Lee, there you go. Texas players, certain players and agents are trying to use Wrexham to run up their wages. Thankfully, the co-chairmen aren't stupid like me. Idiots, yes. That's why we love them, but not stupid. Yes, there's a lot of that. That's why I was going to do a show called Players Ball. I pulled it down because we talked about it on a couple of shows. We are going to get played, but that's the nature of what the transfer window is. This is what happens here, and we're not. There's a lot of factors that come into play. We're like, we want to get the good player, we want to get the right players in. I get it. It's just going to take time, and listen, it's
look.
Go ahead.
In the end of the day, the best thing about having somebody like Parky and Mecca and O'Connell and Fletcher is connections.
2-0, by the way.
So those guys will know. They will know guys, and they have friends, and friends have friends, and we'll get somebody through those channels because they got connections.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
For sure. What a fucking screamer! Sorry to swear. Screamer on the Sheffield game. 2-0 Sheffield United. Holy God. Yeah. Wow.
Those kits are awful, aren't they? That teal green shorts are just horrible.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, what a chip. Subscribe if you haven't, bottom right hand corner. Trying to work our way to, let's say, 10,000 now. Awesome. Thanks for coming in. Ivan's back. Aaron's here. Gang's back and getting back together, kicking off the season tomorrow. All fun stuff. Get your local pundit members in. Let's go. But thanks for coming in. We're just having a little bit of a chin wag tonight and watching the game, testing out a few things, and welcoming Ivan back to the show.
Good to be back. Good to be back. Yeah. Good to see you guys. Have we missed anything from what happened? Anything we need to touch on?
I'll pass to Aaron. He's been listening, but if you have any questions,
I don't think. I mean, just the transfers. Is anything major?
I am happy. I'm happy and sad at the same time to see Jordan go. Davies.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think that he's one of those players who could have been so useful to us, but he never had a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but look, I hope that he's gonna. I don't think we're gonna see him again, to be honest. Yeah, I hope he's gonna do well at Grimsby.
I hope he does too. Sorry, 1 second.
He's a good player.
Well, I thought his goal was great. He's like, Coach, put me in. You know what I mean?
It was never going to happen.
Yeah.
No, I think he got 250 minutes last year. I mean, it If Parky didn't trust him last season, he wasn't going to trust him this season. He wasn't ever going to get on the pitch. So,
no, it's just one of those cases where, unfortunately, no, I'm happy for him. I just hope that Dolby, Vickers, and Waters go and play somewhere as well.
Yeah, we got those. I think they're going to go. That's why this is a jigsaw puzzle. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I know we don't wait until. But strikers are hard to bring in the Premier League. You know what I mean? So, I think maybe we did get we did get screwed over with McAfee a little bit. But I said this morning in the last couple of days, I'm like, you don't want to be here, then don't have to be here. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? We'll find somebody. We will. I'm not a happy clapper, but I'm just like, I'm for our club. And you know what? If someone wants to play us off against you, then fuck them. Let them go. I don't care.
And it's a lot of pressure on the guy too. I mean, he knows why we're bringing him in, so he knows definitely. Like if I was a player and going in, and of that age, looking at what kind of football we're playing and what kind of expectations will be on me, and what kind of service and what kind of system will I be playing with, I would probably be looking for, like, if that offer would come from Bolton or any other team, I'd probably go too, to be honest, because like that's a lot of pressure. That is a lot of pressure. You need to be, very, very confident to step in with understanding and clear hopes that you're gonna do well.
Sorry. Let me know. Sorry. By the way, Aaron, did you check your mail today? By the way,
what's that?
Did you check your mail?
Did I check my mail?
Yeah.
Did it get here? It was supposed to get here tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't check my mail, but it did say I was supposed to be here tomorrow. Why does it say that it was delivered?
I was just getting an alert on it too. Shit. Here.
It might be. I haven't checked my mail.
Okay. I'm gonna pass to the guys. I did do something real quick. Go ahead, guys. Who has someone can take the chat? Yeah.
Is Ruby Slippers still around in chat? It would be good to chat a little bit more. It's been a while. We missed you. I missed you.
Let's see here. Oops.
So, Aaron, what's your prognosis for the season? What do you think we're going to end up?
I'm perfectly happy for mid-table and would be over the moon for playoffs. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's kind of how I feel about it. I'm good with just let's keep building the team. Let's have a good, middle of the road type season and just keep building and build on it. But like I said, like you said earlier, you never know what happened. Anything can happen. So I'd love to get up in the playoffs.
I mean, there is no point playing if you don't aim to win and do well, right? So,
yeah. I think there's a lot less pressure on the team this season than there was last.
I was about to say that too. We have a good momentum, and we have no pressure this year because we're not the big dogs no more.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So I think it's gonna be fun. It'll be a fun season, I think.
Yeah, it'll be emotional.
I'm almost excited. I'm more excited just to see the other teams. Like, I want to see what Birmingham looks like. They've spent so much damn money. Like, I want to see what they actually look like against.
They spend more money than half of the championship teams.
It's unbelievable. They broke the League One transfer record like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, they spend more money than other teams combined, probably.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Can you imagine if they don't get promoted?
Oh my God, it'd be great. That would be the greatest.
That would be amazing.
Oh, it'd be so fun. I mean, the meltdown there would be. I mean, just think if they're not, just say if they're not in the in the playoff spots around Christmas time. I mean, they're probably gonna sack their manager. I'm no way he keeps his job if they're not in the playoff spots around by Christmas.
They sacking everybody.
Oh my God, it'd be amazing. It'd be an epic. I mean, it'd be the greatest failure probably in EFL history.
And you know what? It's actually quite possible.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you think they've brought so many players in. You've got to gel. You got to get playing the system. It's a brand new manager who's never. This is his first managerial job, like as the head manager. You know, he's been an assistant manager at several big clubs. You know, Celtic and whoever was. Yeah, he was at Celtic, Tottenham. Can't remember where else, but he's been around. So I mean, he knows what he's doing. But yeah.
So sorry to interrupt. James Lee asks Ivan and Aaron, how long do you all think Wrexham will spend in League One and the Championship before obtaining the goal of reaching the Premier League? Okay, so when Maka extended his contract, I listened to his interview, and I think he kind of gave out the base a little bit. He said 2 years, so I think it's going to be 2 years in the League One. Championship, oh man, it depends on how much money we bring in, what kind of sponsors we bring in by then, but at least 4 or 5 years, I reckon. But in my mind, I almost don't want to go into the Premier League, to be honest. Because going into the Premier League is, to me, it will be the beginning of the end for Wrexham.
Yeah, I mean, once it's I don't know. It's like you want to win, you want to get there, but then once you're there, do you really want to be there?
and we won't be there. It will be just a mad scramble trying to get those 33 points, and that's it. Yeah. So I'm happy playing in the Championship for forever.
Yeah, I'm sure Rob and Ryan won't be happy with that, but we'll. I mean, it's hard telling, man. Once you get in the Championship, it's such a different. I mean, surely they're going to need more investment, more, So there's going to be changes, I think, to be able to get, up to the Premier League. There's going to be a lot that's going to have to happen while we're in the Championship, so that could take a while.
Yeah, I mean, you just look at the teams that are in the Premier League and the budgets they got there. It's completely ridiculous. It's just, to be honest, I don't like looking at the Premier League. I haven't followed Premier League for many, many years now because to me, it's not a real football anymore. It's just a money game. And real football is in the Championship.
Yeah. Yeah, the Championship's fun to watch. I watched quite a bit of the Championship towards the tail end of the season last season and was just loving it. That's so much fun to watch. And then this new TV deal we've got Paramount Plus and CBS have with the EFL, they're going to be showing a crap ton more Championship games this year, so I'm excited about that too.
Nice. I almost feel like it would be great to have a separate league, like keep Championship, those little like normal poor clubs, and then give the Arabs and everybody else their own league where they can, show off their golden players and spend gazillions of dollars. And, if that's, guys, what you want to do, fine, play, that super division or whatever you want to call it, and just leave us alone and let us play football.
Yeah. Speaking of, I think it was today I just saw MK Dons just got sold to I don't know if it was a Kuwaiti or something. It was one of the Arab countries, an investment group from one of the Arab countries. I can't remember who it was, but I think I just saw that announced today. So I'm sure they'll be splashing some cash.
Yeah, man, it's nuts. I mean, it's not even funny, to be honest.
Yeah,
they can't spend enough money. They literally, what they're trying to do is to spend as much money as they possibly can, because economically that makes a lot of sense for them, but they cannot. And we're end up with this situation in sports. They literally, what Premier League needs is a salary cap, just like the one you have in NHL. But they will never agree to that because that's pretty much 95% of the funds circulating around the league is gone and illegal. So
yeah. One thing Lexi just mentioned, talking about the FA Cup. I think with the team we're building right now, I could see us really trying to make some serious cup runs in all of our different, just because we've got so many players. I could see us using, in all our different competitions that we'll be involved with this year, and really trying to make some runs in them. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. That this year, depending on how the season goes, it's only fair to go and see what we can do in the cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lexi. I'm coughing. It's just there's been my 3-year-old daughter goes to kindy and just keeps on bringing those viruses back home with.
I like that.
I'm so
Kim Milton Kuwaiti Dons. That's right.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. I love that. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Oh
so
man.
Is Josh alive at all, or he just literally left the building?
He probably went to go take a crap and then fell in. That'd be my guess. He does that sometimes.
Dead like Elvis Presley on the head.
Yeah, there you go. He tried to push too hard. Oh, there he is. He made it back.
Sorry, guys. No, I'm trying to
wash your hands.
Trying to close a part-time job. Yeah, there you go. So trying to close something out, a deal out, which is good. So I wish I had a quickie. Yeah, trying to close something out. So yes. My apologies, everybody.
No worries.
You guys missed some of the chat live. Yeah, well, there you go. Top chat. No, I think it was just the top chat. Sorry. What did I miss? What did I miss?
We were just talking about PL and the future of Wrexham and whatnot. And thank you, Lexi. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, I will do that.
Oh, Lexi, I just messaged you as well. Ivan, thin slices of garlic under the tongue. Breath stinks, but it works. What is that for? What the fuck did I?
It's just my little virus going on.
Oh, okay. There you go, busy man, Josh. I'm trying to be.
Sorry. Have I met Lexi before? Is she one of the new guys, or you guys?
Lexi's new. Lexi's new.
Okay, awesome. Good.
Lexi's new. I know you weren't watching the channel, because you're so busy, like with your back surgery. Okay, whatever.
No, I just honestly am.
And Aaron moved in from the car, so he's in the car. We got to get him better internet, though. So we got to do.
I think Aaron is still in his truck by this day.
I'm on my couch. I got my dog laying next to me. We're good.
Oh, big dog.
Nice.
Big dog. So this game, by the way, 2-0. Sheffield United against Preston North End. Still here. This is what we got going on. What else we have happening here? Where's the new one? Lexi says, I'm new here. I joined live, but they aren't consistent. I need consistency. I think it's my hold on. I joined other live. We're consistent. I'm pretty goddamn consistent. We're here every fucking day, Lexi.
No. That's what she's saying, is that you are consistent, and that's her tribe. She tried other channels, but yeah, no, that's great.
Lexi, we don't go anywhere.
Good to meet you.
Yeah. I was just messaging her in the chat actually too. If you Jesus.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Thanks,
Dick?
Professor. Thank you.
That'll fix you in a hurry.
Jeez.
And go get a vasectomy.
Yeah. You said vasectomy.
I did. I'm with Josh on this one. I thought he said vasectomy.
The hell up, both of you. You're both fired.
What are you talking about?
You said vasectomy, bro. You absolutely said it. You were like, your inner voice was saying your outer.
That will fix your back. That will fix your back.
Yeah. By the way, that's outpatient surgery I hear as well. Blackburn and Derby are 1-1 tied as well. I got to say, the coverage is pretty good so far with this. So if it goes tits up tomorrow and we can't get on the iFollow, by the way, game's tomorrow at 9:30 my time. So live watch along tomorrow for the opening match of the season. We will be here live, which is going to be great. So that's going to be very fun for us tomorrow. I'm really excited about tomorrow. Angel Dust. There you go. Nick says you may or may not love to see another day, but there you go. Live to see another day. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But no, this coverage isn't that bad on the CBS Sports. They kind of haven't figured out because they do have. I do watch the Italian league on this thing, and sometimes the Brazilian league because I like to scout players for my EAFC team. So yes, there you go.
Yeah, I watched some of the Scottish Premier League last season on it too. It was pretty good. They had
my Italian team is the Como team, Como 1907, because I got married in Lake Como. There you go. 2-1 Blackburn.
Well, I guess we kind of covered most of it, eh? So we went through the entire off season, I reckon.
Yeah, we won the league. We're moving up. You want us, but you don't want to go up north.
Ha.
The best league. I think you had mentioned this. I think the best league is the championship. The Prem is.
It is.
Yeah. The Prem is a whole different league, but I think the championship is great. I really do.
Tell me about a little bit of your experience through those games, the preseason games in the States. You got a chance to speak to some people, right? So tell me a little bit about how they are in person. What do you reckon?
So imagine a middle-aged 40-year-old man, 44-year-old man going up to
like
them.
You.
A guy kind of like me, it's mouth hugging them to death. You guys can look that up. Mouth hugging them. Hey, what's going on? I'm Josh. Look what. But no, to be fair, they were very cool. JM was very nice. The manager was very, very nice. The entire team was very, very nice. Open to taking pictures. I was there when they were training. I saw Fletcher get injured too. Very, very nice. Going to the matches was great. I met through some of the Maximum Effort people through Maximum Effort is Ryan Reynolds' company, who producer Ann works with. So we had that connection. So I was able to get into behind and be with a part of like the quote unquote VIPs, which was great, which was really fun, really blessed to do that. Rob McElhoney is like, we'll talk to anybody. Although I was very gracious not to introduce myself. We did chat. It was great. Humphrey Carr, we have mutual people that we know. So we had a good conversation, and I talked to the manager. But the players are all pretty cool. AO's like a super nice guy. JM's a really nice guy. Billy Waters is a nice guy. But I'll tell you right now, just the whole, because I'll tell you, here's a two-parter. Being in and behind the scenes with the club with Wrexham, and then I was there for some of the Manchester United stuff because I have some followers. Totally different vibe. The Manchester United was like, they don't give a shit. They don't care. It was so weird. The club is so opening and all those things. With the women's team and everything was great. So I was really, it was really cool to see. It was really cool to see and be a part of it. So I thought it was, but it was fun. It was really fun. Elliot Lee has a big following now. Aaron knows that more than I do.
Cool. Well, that's good to hear that they are actually normal people, nice guys. That's good.
Yeah. I love that Lexi thinks I'm a Southerner, obviously because of my accent. But I'm from Indiana.
That's Southern, isn't
Indiana.
I'm from Indiana. That's Midwest. It gets cold here.
Yeah, it does. Southern. Irish guys, Patty Sheldon. Patty Sheldon. Yep. Lexi says I suck the name, so it's Josh Ivan. Sorry, the Southern. Now I'm seeing it. No, it's Lexi.
I love it. It.
Look, it's Aaron from the South.
Yeah. By the way, but Lexi, you're
I'm the Southern. Hold on, let's get this right. Aaron, the Southern Rotherham fan. Yeah. What else do we got on me? What else do we got?
Who lives in his truck?
Did you
see any of the? Do you understand the Rotherham reference, Ivan?
I think you and Ken.
Yes.
In the beginning, that was the last. Yeah. You picked a lot of players, and Rotherham got them all. Yeah.
Players, and then literally Rotherham every single one of them. And so now I'm a Rotherham fan.
We got one from them though. We just come back from them. We got two actually.
We got two.
It doesn't make sense. You should call them a fan of you.
Yeah.
Because they obviously listen to you.
Yeah. It's something there too. There's something there.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Aaron, you do.
Oh God, no! That's horrible. Why would I do? Indiana's a big vasectomy state.
That's good.
It's huge. It's a huge vasectomy state. Yeah, it's on the flag. There you go. It's on the flag. I had something to say. I freaking lost it. Oh my God. Lexi says, I saw the video clip too. I was surprised he came on. Okay, now I'm sorry, it's over.
Now we're talking about Elliot Lee. Good.
Now we're talking about Elliot Lee and his massive vasectomy.
That guy could embarrass an elephant. That guy could embarrass an elephant. I mean,
Okay,
Jesus.
all right, okay. That's
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I think it's not the channel I remember. This is not the channel I remember.
Are you sure? Oh, I just want to say, did you probably didn't see this yet, Ivan? And by the way, 2-0 still Sheffield United. Sheffield United's up on Preston North End.
Oh boy.
So did you see that Ivan shaved his eyebrows?
Ivan, you mean
Ivan?
K-Ron.
K-Ron shaved his eyebrows?
No. Why?
Yeah. For what, 100 pounds? No, I give her $100 to shave his eyebrows. 3-1 Blackburn. Yeah.
He's hold on. He earned 100 quid to shave his eyebrows.
Yeah, I think there's a couple other factors that came into play on that. That I'll leave to him to talk about. But yes, he shaved his eyebrows. He came on the show, and I had no words. Aaron,
Josh, it's better than that. He's been doing commentary and doing interviews for Newport City Football Club. I saw a YouTube video
with no eyebrows.
Get out of here. Hold on, let me find it. Is it on YouTube?
He posted it in the Discord somewhere. Posted it in the Discord.
What is it? Newport City what?
Newport City Football Club, I assume.
Oh my God.
So I'm guessing his life took a bit of a tumble or a turn or something, and he decided that's like a crisis situation.
Yeah, he had a mini crisis.
He had a mini crisis. He had a mini crisis.
So by the rule of exclusion, the football season is not on yet, so Newport is not getting relegated. That leaves us with a female situation, unless he's gay, which is fine. And I don't think he is.
Relationship. He had a relationship. Yes.
Well, welcome to the statistics, buddy.
Yeah.
No reason to shave the eyebrows off.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is this any of them? Or is it? What is it?
I can't remember which. I don't remember what the thumbnail was, but yeah, it's one of those. It might be that one.
Oh my.
He just posted it.
Yeah, find it. So this is his logo.
Go to the very beginning. Go to the very beginning. He was at the.
There he is. There he is. There we go.
Whoa.
There we go. Sorry. You know how we do on this channel. We just do it.
He's real excited about this though. I'm real happy for him.
Another game in the JD Cymru South. This time, instead of at Newport Stadium, we're at the Cardiff International Sports Stadium for Newport City versus Cambridge United in the JD Cymru South. Now, both teams got on to winning ways. Of course, Newport City 3-1 winners over Ammanford in what was a really close.
He shaved his eyebrows.
Game for the most part. Meanwhile, Cambridge United.
Where is he again? Hold on. Does he come back on?
I don't remember.
I have seen that. That is.
He's real excited about that job with them though, and I'm real happy for him. He's really loving that.
I'm happy for him too. I love that kid. He's great.
He's a great kid.
Don't shave your eyebrows though. I mean, shave your butt, shave your back, shave your chest. I don't think eyebrows are in the thing. Jesus, HUC, what is going on?
Oh my goodness.
Hip Karma says, Kim, you need to watch the. Sorry, Hip Karma. I'm trying to get through something. There's nothing in the chat. There's nothing. It's all in the dirt.
Okay, so we're just chat is all one big penis now, from what I can see. So
yeah,
Let's see what happens, Ivan. You disappear, and this channel.
I know. You guys, you a wreck of discipline. You all wreck of discipline.
You remember Kelly Davidson? That's all I have to put up there, other than just.
I think she will cancel her membership momentarily if things go that way.
Jeez. But yeah, so he did shave his eyebrows, and then he gets a gig doing that. I love him, man. That's so good. God bless him. Good for him. Keep going, brother. That's the thing. Like, you can't. Everything zigs and zags. You know what I mean? You can't take. You can't be too up. You can't be too down. Shaving the eyebrows for $100. He probably made $100 doing that. Just not. You know. There you go.
Fellas, it's been fun. It's great to see you. My back is killing me. I can't be sitting down anymore. I need to get up.
All right, go.
Yeah. Love you all. Thank you so much. And I guess I'll see you soon, eh? Thank you.
We love you, bud. Good to see you back. Good to see you back. Yeah. No. Say hi to the family for you.
Will do.
Right,
see you later, guys.
All right. On that
bombshell.
There you go. Ivan is back. He popped in, and his back is killing. You can see, God bless him. God bless him a little bit. Nikki D says, Ivan, it was a whole thing, like a whole thing. Jesus Christ. That's a big issue. These games are wrapping up. I just, it's been fun. We've been on for a long time today. Best views. Oh, there you go. I don't do this. Okay. Later, Ivan says, Nikki D. Yes. I don't know. All right, bud. I was going to wrap it up here too. These games are, I was just trying to test it out, but I wanted to make sure that we got up a little bit too. We'll be live tomorrow. If you're around, come on by. You're always welcome.
Will do.
All right, let me know.
I'll be on. Come on.
Good to see you. Last words on the signing for today. And are we going to get a striker?
We're definitely getting a striker. I don't know when, but we're getting one. I'm actually like. I didn't see it coming. I didn't think we needed it.
Yeah.
But if Parky thinks we need it, we need it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if he feels like we need it to do better and it improves our team, and I think it is an improvement. It's a good sign. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm totally fine with it as long as we do get a striker in at some point.
As long as you do. Quick question before I jump off here: is anyone actually watching the Sheffield Preston North End game?
I was, and then my kid kicked me off because I was talking to you guys, and then he jumped on the Xbox, and now I'm not.
Okay, I said I could stay on for the next 7 minutes. I mean, I hate to go off on a stream, but it was more just about seeing Ivan on here. It was just in the background with the game. Yeah. Mansfield might hang on, change this game.
What's the score, Kim?
Yeah, Kim, what is the score? Oh,
because we don't have that. I didn't see that on Paramount. Is it? It's not on there, is it?
No, it's not on Paramount, which sucks.
I would have rather watched that, but
me too. I definitely. So it's 2-1, 80. It's 2-1, 82nd minute right now.
Mansfield still winning.
Yeah, we're still winning.
Wow.
Stevie Quinn and Lee Gregory scored. Feel better, Ivan. Yeah, 2-1 says Kim. Yeah. Let's see here. And yes, wow. we had a return of Ivan, which was great. I wish that. Why is that game not on? If they're going to promote, what sucks? So here's the deal: they have all these channels, right? They have all these channels. They have 2 championship games on today, but they signed the Paramount Plus signed up the championship, League 1 and League 2. Mm-hmm. Why are they not having games in League 1 and League 2? They're just showing 2 championship games.
Because we're not playing. They're going to show every single one of our games, dude. Every single game that they can legally get, they have.
Yeah.
They're going to show every one of our games. Literally in the coverage. Did you watch the pregame at all for
Wrexham.
Sheffield? They kept talking about Wrexham.
That's it.
They're talking about the championship, and then they'd go to talk about Wrexham. It's like, even in like the opening segment, the lady's like doing the very opening thing, like the third word out of her mouth was, "And you can watch Wrexham." It's like, wow.
And listen, I get it. I understand it, but it's also like just to have a little bit more balance. And I'm happy we're doing it. I know that we spent $178. By the way, green screen update. Well, you have a green screen or a blue screen behind you? What do you have?
I don't have a screen behind me. It's just my wall, but
I'm thinking of filming
automatic.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. Well, green, you can still see it. Someone said mention it earlier. Okay. You're right. Why are they not? What I would have done was championship, League 1, League 2, League 1, League 2 channels here. Because they have a Champions League channel. They have a Carabao Cup channel here. They have why are they not? Here we go. They have a Carabao. So the Carabao Cup, by the way, just as we know, the Carabao Cup game is on Paramount. Oh, sorry, is on Paramount.
Yeah. Yep.
It's right there.
Yeah, everyone. I posted in the Discord like their whole schedule through the end of September, and they've got every game of ours except for the whatever the Bristol Street Motors game. I think.
Yeah.
Which I think that's on ESPN Plus.
So we bought this basically for, what? To give them money? Oh my God.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I'm kind of glad I hadn't bought my whatever. Yeah, the iFollow yet. I was just going to do it tomorrow before the game. And then I know all the games are on there, so I'm like, well, I'm just going to ride this out then and see how far it takes me. You know, I mean, if I can do them, because I've already got all the subscriptions for that.
I think you'll be okay. I mean, some of us have already invested in it too. 88 minutes in here. We'll just stand. There's like 3 minutes left in the game. We won't go on.
It was in the. I think I posted it in just the main chat, Lexi. I mean, obviously, there's been a lot going on today, so you have to scroll up, but it was in there.
Yeah.
I think it was last night. It was either last night I put it in or this morning. I can't remember.
Yeah. By the way, Aaron, I know we haven't had you on. I want to say thank you. Appreciate you, man. Part of the growth of the 1,000. So thank you all for it.
Oh, I didn't have nothing to do with it. Yeah, all you, brother. All you.
Shut up. Thank you. Thank you.
Nobody comes on here to watch this Southern Rotherham fan that lives in his truck.
You're part of the community. Come on, man. I want to thank you. I know that I don't. I thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. I just like to talk Wrexham, so this is fun.
Yeah,
I get
and
a lot of fun. And get reamed about Rotherham.
Yeah, let's call a spade and Rotherham as well. Yeah, no, but thanks, man.
I'm gonna buy a Rotherham kit. You watch. One of these days, I'm gonna just show up in Rotherham kit.
We're like, what? You, and then you're gonna shave your eyebrows.
No, definitely not doing that. I mean, I'll do a lot of things, but I will not shave my eyebrows.
Okay, what's worse for you, shaving the beard or the eyebrows?
Oh, I'd shave the beard tomorrow. The only problem with my beard, this is dead serious, I'd shave my beard right now.
Yeah.
My son, my youngest, he just gave me a look. He will absolutely lose his mind if I shave my beard.
Bring him on. Let me see him. Let me talk to him.
Brandon, Josh wants to talk to you.
Brandon, come here, bro.
Come here. Come here.
How many?
He's playing his
four or
Xbox.
three? You have four.
Huh?
You have
I've
four.
got three. I've got three.
I gotta. Yeah, Brandon.
Hey, come here. Josh wants to talk to you. Yeah, Brandon. Come here, Brandon. Come talk to Josh. Here, so I'm gonna put these on.
What's going on, dude?
Say hi.
Hi.
What's going on? How are you? Listen, I talked to your dad. He's gonna shave his beard.
No.
Is that cool? No. He said he's gonna shave his beard. He's got to do it. He said he's gonna do it.
I heard you guys.
Is that okay? Can he shave his beard? If we win the league, can your dad shave his beard?
No.
Why not?
Because.
Okay, that's what I would say too. Just because. That's it. He's a good dad. You got a good dad there. But what about me? I'll shave my beard. You care about my beard?
I don't know.
Nah. All right. Well, I'm gonna make a bet with your dad when we go up. We're gonna shave his beard. He's not having it. What were you playing? Video games?
Rocket League, yeah.
Yeah. Did you get the new EA? Did you get the new football game? The college football game?
Huh? I don't know.
Aaron, he's like, what's going on? Did you get the new college football game?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck. Your dad's. I'm waking your dad up tomorrow early to watch the game with us. So it's good to see you, buddy.
Watch a game?
He's like, what are you talking about?
You done?
Hmm?
Yeah, he's not into it. Yeah. He's not into it.
He's such a turd.
He don't like me at all. He's like, no, get out of here. Kelly says, I didn't buy the season pass on iPhone because of the reliability issues last season. Very happy that I had already had Paramount Plus. Yes. Brandon's not into it.
Well, the problem was he's still trying to play his Rocket League game. He's on an online. He's trying to play an online tournament. He didn't have time for you.
Brandon.
Way more important, apparently.
That's terrible.
He is. Did you see what I'm dealing with though?
I got you.
No, for real though. He will lose his mind if I even mention shaving my beard. He's
Really?
not having it. I don't know why. It's like, okay, so me and my wife adopted the kids a few years ago, and so ever since he's known me, I've always had a beard.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of it.
Yeah. So it'd be like, who's this new guy? Or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
he wants dad with a beard. So
yeah. Oh, now he's eating. There you go. No, you go back to your game. You're good. We're good. I was gonna send you a hat too. Now I'm not. No, I'm not. No. Brandon's out. He's out of the club. Mansfield took 44,500. Wow, that's pretty good.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's really good. Hip Karma says he has priorities. Bearded Dad is one. His game is another. True that. I just ordered my CBF myself. Shit. I was if he was nice, I would send him a hat. It's over. He's done. Dad gets a hat.
He said if you'd have been nice, he'd have sent you a hat. And you screwed it up. He goes, ah.
He hates me. Tell him it's okay. Uncle Jay, don't worry, Uncle Jay. It's all right. Another time. He'll realize down the road. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
This game has 6 minutes of extra time, 3 minutes added to it. Thanks all for coming in. 110 people in here, which is awesome, fun. Yeah, we just had a quick chat with Ivan. Aaron's in the house. Tomorrow we have the show, Ghost Pepper episode, watching the game, just kind of catching up, trying to see how CBS Sports work tonight. And again, catching up with Ivan, who's been out with a back injury. But yeah, it's good stuff.
Lexi, I will her name's Lexi. She's in the Discord. Is Lexi you're in the Discord, right?
She is.
Yeah. Okay, Lexi, I will find you and I will send you. I can just send it to you.
Just send her prayer again.
Download on my phone.
Thank you.
Or I can just repost it. I can just repost it too. I'll just do that. That'll be easier.
Oh, I thought you put. I'm trying to check right now.
Somebody found it. It was who was it that found it? I think it was Marie from SoCal had found it. It was on like the Paramount Plus website or something.
Yeah, Kim said Mansfield did nothing for the middle 60 minutes, but are finishing strong, the stronger team. But they're going to get 3 points. I mean, that's kind of all that matters, right, Kim? I mean, at this point, right? Marie from SoCal's in the chat. Yeah, I'm just okay. Yeah, that game's almost ending. It's 2-1 still right there. This game has 2 minutes, 90 seconds left. Again, Sheffield United, the reason why we're watching it again is just to try to see what we're going to be up against next week. I think they're definitely beatable. Their kit is absolutely horrendous. And we have our match tomorrow. So this is the backup plan for everyone tomorrow is going to be Paramount Plus for the States. So we'll see how that goes. There's probably going to be some lineup issues for sure in regards to like us timing it up for the watch along stuff, but it'll be fun. So I can't wait till tomorrow.
I'm excited, dude. It's like the night before Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even the mouse. That is a horrible kit, by the way. Horrible.
It's terrible.
I mean,
it's the worst.
Kit watch, no, don't. The kit watches don't look. Jesus, not good.
I mean, Preston's ain't nothing special. It's just white, just boring,
I don't think they've changed their kit in like 10 years. I could be totally wrong, but it looks like Sheffield United come up with 3 points here out of this one. And then what's the other score in the other game? Check. Do you have the other game up? Derby game? Check.
No, I didn't have it on.
Blackburn Derby match. That one is over, and the score is I don't see the score. It looks like Derby might have come away with it.
Really?
The Derby one? It hasn't come up yet. That one's over. Games are ending. Points are in the books. EFL has kicked off. We start tomorrow. And 4-2. 4-2 which way, Steve?
Blackburn.
4-2 Blackburn. Okay, copy that. Okay, cool. All right.
Right on, man.
Yeah, good to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, my friend.
Yep. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah. If you're around, come by tomorrow. Let me know. All right.
Yep. Drop me a link. I'll hop in.
All right, brother. Tell Brandon he's on the list. It's not a good list.
It's not a good list. He's on the naughty list. All right.
All right. Talk soon, man. Later.
Later, man.
That is Aaron. Yes, Ghost Pepper Show. I know whatever we did a watch along. Just want to keep it light, and we went on 3 times today, which is great. Thank you all very much for coming in. Lexi, later Gator as well. I watched the game. Blackburn beat Derby 4-2, and Sheffield beat Preston 2-1. Ivan made a return, come back to the show, which is great. It's great to see him. Again, news of the day: Oliver Rathbone signed for Wrexham AFC on a 2.5-3 year deal, which is great, from Rotherham United. And rumors are we have Will Lancashire coming. Also, Andy Cannon also extended his contract as well. He is here for the next couple seasons as well. We kick off tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve of football for us tomorrow. Really, really excited. Join us tomorrow. Live watch along. Be here. I know there's other channels to go out there. Go support the other channels as well. Red Horde, Racecourse Ramble, Dazzle, and who else is out there? Shit, Two Beards. All of them. Go. It's great. We got over our 1,000 today. Thanks to everybody. So thank you all very much. Appreciate it. And huzzah, says Daniel Moore. Yes. So we will see you tomorrow. Mansfield final. Barnsley has quality to look bad. Okay, good. Mansfield had 3 points today, too. That's awesome. So we got to come. We got to show up tomorrow. Excited about tomorrow. See you tomorrow, 9:30 my time, I believe. I will be here. It might be Bloody Mary time. We don't even know. I don't even know. Hip Karma. Great to see everybody. Bye, everybody. All right. Yeah, it's great. This has been a lot of fun. It's been a long day. I'm going to go get some rest, and I'll see you all in the morning. So on that bombshell, I'll see you all soon.